Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 18. For because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. For man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
This is Dabu7. We have a serious situation unfolding across the United States as blackouts continue in many different cities. Now, a lot of these are what they call rolling blackouts, meaning that these power stations are shutting down the power for intervals of time. They may shut it down for a few hours, then back up. It's on and off, on and off. Some places are seeing zero power. I'm one of them. I'm in Kentucky, although Texas has been hammered hard, Oklahoma, many other states hit hard, people without power, super freezing conditions out there, ice on the power lines along with wind did a lot of this damage, and it continues to stack up. We have 3 rounds of this total. I believe we've now seen 2 pass. We have yet another round still to come here in the next day or so. Millions of people without power right now. And a lot of people raising questions as to why is this happening? And they are very valid questions. Now, we always talk about having a plan, but in a situation like this, when supplies are running low, even people that have a plan that run out of initial supplies, if they try to go back out and restock, they're going to find out that it may be rough. You may not even be able to get out. Where I'm at, the roads are so bad, they haven't even touched them. Didn't get too much snow. It's almost all ice. We've been without power for about 18 hours or so now. 16 hours, roughly somewhere around there. And I'm hoping they'll get it back on here soon. But for anyone out there that has a chance to fill up gas cans, get extra blankets, get backup power supplies, things of that nature, you may want to do that. And for anyone that got caught slipping in this situation, make note of all the things that you do not have and go and pick them up, whether it's a generator or whatever that you're going to need down the road in case something like this happens again or worse. I'm going to leave links here. I'll continue to update. Shout outs to everyone out there across the Midwest, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Texas, everyone dealing with this. Sending prayers out for everyone. Follow me on Twitter, Parler, and also DLive. You'll find links below. Much love.
Alright, Shalom. All praises, glories, and honors to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Racha Kodash, and double honors to my apostles and elders of the great millstone who have taught me this truth, as well as men of like mind. Shalom or chasad to the elect, which means peace and mercy to the elect of the nation of Israel, whom you so call Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and Israelite foreigners of the sea land of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whom are scattered here in America, which is Babylon the Great, and abroad. And to you I say Shalom, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ratazah. This lesson is edifying. Now, some interesting things have been going on over the past few days, and many people have been affected and are now without power, especially in large states like Texas. And to you, brothers and few sisters out there that are of the Lord's elect, have no fear, and don't even worry about things. Let Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai work. For Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is going to be with you all, man. The Lord said that my servants shall rejoice, shall eat, in Isaiah the 63rd chapter, or the 64th, if I'm not mistaken. Nevertheless, the point is that the Lord is going to provide and protect his elect. But as for 2/3 and the heathens, they're going to suffer the cold, the freezing temperatures, the lack of bread, and the heat, and things that the Lord is going to bring further upon this land, upon the land of America, Babylon the Great. Now, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15, verse 18. Again, it says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled." And we have been seeing these cities getting troubled by reason of rolling blackouts. People have lost their electricity, their water supply, and all that can cause negative chain reactions. Okay? And then eventually, we're going to start seeing people raid grocery stores and supermarkets just to get food. And not only that, even these supermarkets and stores which have food kept in freezers are eventually going to go bad. So all these things are going to eventually cause a famine, and it's going to cause the different cities to be greatly troubled. So the Lord is using these devils to cause these different major states to have major cities to implode within themselves through these rolling blackouts and shutdowns and restrictions. And Texas is a state especially that is usually warm and not cold. There's been reports of temperatures being in the negatives, which is, for a very warm state, odd. Nevertheless, we understand that it is all judgment. It is all the Lord Yahweh through Son Yahushai working on the left-hand side through the spiritual demon Satan through these Edomites, which are the physical counterpart of spiritual demon Satan on the earth. It says, "For because of their pride, because of the pride of the people, especially of the people of the nation of Israel, mainly of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed." The houses are going to be destroyed as well. "And men shall be afraid." And we've seen that. We're seeing that men are now becoming likened unto women, afraid and very weak-minded, for the lack of words, because of the great tribulations that the Lord is bringing upon the earth. It says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor." Oh, and especially you women too. That's not of the elect. You're going to be really, really afraid. All you proud, feminists, we can and they can't women that think the world must always bend to your beck and call. Guess what? The Lord is about to cut everything off from you. All your aid, all your luxuries, all your goodies, your comforts, your pride, all these things are going to be cut off. And you're going to be greatly troubled and in great distress in the times to come. But as for the elect sisters, the Lord is going to protect and preserve. For the elect men, those out there that might not have a husband, the Lord is preserving you for an elect brother that does not have a wife. Okay? It says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword. And what is the sword? The modern day sword is the gun, the assault rifles, the grenade launchers, so on and so forth. These things comprise the modern day sword, which men are going to be destroying their neighbor and their houses with. As it says right here, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. And take all their goods. Take all their victuals. People are going to be hungry. It's going to be like the road in the book of Eli out here, man. People are going to be desperate and in distress, in despair. Why? Because of the lack of bread. So there's going to be a famine out here. So don't be surprised when you start seeing news of great famines here and there in different states and globally, and for great tribulation. So great tribulation is here and is to come. Okay, the Lord is about to bring even more judgments upon this earth and upon the land of America, Babylon the Great. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to do this short lesson. Lord's willing, it was edifying to the elect. Until the next, I say shalom.